Prepare for battle.
I'd say these drafts by Cat, they look pretty nifty. I think it's the choice of word I'd use. There you go. There's no one to throw in there. Hello. Can you not hear us?
Just what I've been waiting for.
Pajkat? Hello? Puskins? Come on. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. Come on. Come on. You there? Come on. Hello. There we go.
In strength is victory.
You're just looking down, the whole wire is mangled. Hey, buddy, yeah. As long as the cat hasn't turned your PC off, that's when you know you got problems. You got good puskins. Alright, so they gave their own choice of words for these drafts. I chose nifty. How would you define these drafts? Whoa.
The battle begins.
There's only 3? You might recount.
The woods begin to stir.
Sorry, you just you caught me out with that. That 3 of them look like cores thing. Now I've just got to come into a deep thought of, on average, do your regular Dota supports look like supports? Your regular cores look like cores? It's like, it's a deep hole to fall in. I mean, like, the bird the bird looks awesome. The bird could be whatever it wants to be, right? Like a phoenix. I mean, you could see it being a support. You could just see it being an end raid boss. Yeah, we have seen a lot of these birds somehow find a miraculous crap ton of gold that gets them to, like, maybe a Shiva's, which would be pretty decent in this game. But we are living in pipe dreams. I guess we should focus on the more immediate, where it's really a case of how these different lanes match up. Yeah, does this feel like a lane in which you can maybe slow down the storm at all, or is there just too much magic damage that the breathe fire feels almost irrelevant? Yeah, and as we know, storms have this typical behavior of just hopping into that jungle, or maybe going for a quick rotation off the back of a broom. So we'll see how that one kind of transpires as the game goes on. In terms of supports that can secure runes for Storm as well, maybe that's where we'll find Vampire's true value, because it's not often we get to say we have a POS for Slardar. True plan from LiveToWin. Wait, you didn't count on the PL lost? Okay. Let's see, what could be just as annoying as PL? Huh, let's see what we can get. And then they will die. I mean, they have their own illusions this time around. It's just obviously maybe not as impactful as CK illusions in this game. I guess in some ways they do at least have better AoE damage than the last game. I will give Gambit that credit. So, you know, even if they don't build into items that help with dealing with illusions, they at least have a nice spread of damage to dish. into those illusions in the first
Radiant's
place.
courier has been killed.
Huzzah!
No, most definitely. I mean, obviously, in terms of the ability to hit, it's going to screw over the CK a decent amount. The Ember, not as much, but how much are you worried about the POS 1 Ember in this game? Because it's not something we see much these days.
Me first.
We're talking about he's got Tranquils. He moves at the speed of light. Okay, maybe I'm overselling him here. We really haven't seen much from the Slardar so far. And it is a bit worrying, right? Because it's the hero that you bully on the lane, and then your next relevance is getting a Blink Dagger. At this rate, the question is where's he going to get the money for Blink Dagger? I can tell you that LiveToWin aren't struggling to find money, though, as they are able to pick off Iron in the bot lane.
Stupendous!
Quite the clapper. Especially when you got that overcharge level 2 on the IO. See that IO? They're looming around the mid lane here, because they are rotating on the FN. The counter initiation could easily kill a hero on Gambit as well, so they need to be a bit careful. The dive through on the Lauren off. Tether across. They'll turn with the stun on Slardar. Vampire taking way too much damage. It's going to be brought down. And I will repeat the question for the people at the back. What is the point in the POS for Slardar? Answer the question, Pug. What if you don't have time? What if it's imminent that you go straight in like this on the FN and you just don't have the damage because of the double heal strat? What is the point of this Slardar, Pycat? Why did they pick it? Bet your damn ass it was. I rest my case. Meanwhile, by the way, while you go mid like this, look at Malik. He's got all the way to 6, so he hasn't actually struggled that much. And struggle bus, that might turn on a Snake if he's not careful. Oh no, Vampire big brained himself there. Yup. The sad part is I think that dive was on cooldown for 2 more seconds, so if he just ran over and stunned Snaker, it would have worked. But obviously, while pros are pretty damn decent at tracking these cooldowns, they usually don't do it to the absolute second. And then move top.
Radiant structures.
I mean, they've got the catapult, but this means you're leaving a spec alone against an IOCK. And now the rotation's coming in. FN arriving in the top lane. Seneko is already dead, though. Elder Dragonfall's coming to cooldown. The buyback out from the Phoenix. Looking for target. Malik too far in the tree line. After turn around for the less valuable kill into Ein. The dive through, they should have the dots to tick him down. Pick him off. Vampire at least able to move away as the dive was used. Oh no! Too many ghosts. I mean, maybe you dodge one.
Like stealing candy from a baby.
Does she look more spooky or less spooky with the pumpkin?
Huzzah!
Sometimes you don't realize until you read them again. Like, there's some lines with certain heroes that are incredibly dark, but they've just got a joyous voice.
Denied!
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant are scanning.
Do you ever have those moments where there's a person in your pub game and they just say something that's so entertaining you wish it was a line? Because I had that recently with Slardar against like mana burn heroes. And every time they burn his mana, you just hear him in the most kind of like depressed and begrudged voice go, drain, 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 drain.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
I think he was easy to repeat. He's playing Slardar, and you just see him get EMP. Like, drain, 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 drain. Slardar.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Good God.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's
I think they would. I mean, in that situation, more people would be cheering for Gambit. We do all love a piece of Liz. You know, it might be one of the right heroes. I mean, Slardar he does look pretty ripped, so I could see it. I could see it.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
FN, jump in. Control is good. Dragon Tail out will stop Vampire in his tracks though. They turn around when they jump in from Afterlife. The 2 second stun out of 9 is gone. Good lord, Immersion. In a little bit of trouble, but able to back away. The chains buy a bit of time for the Eye, but he will still fall. Malik,
middle tower
big and strong. With the Exo, will scare away all of LiveToWin's heroes. Although without creeps, I don't know if they can stay. Like, whoa, what? Lauren up? Gets caught by the root, does get away. Most fortunately as well, that was a little bit too close for comfort. Afterlife does not have that ultimate available. Turn around with the stun for 2 seconds with Kasani, but the ghosts do their work. Malik is continuing the spookening. Root's going to come out, the X going to go down. Spectre is also going down. They will at least get the rest of their heroes out. LiveToWin are finally able to boot Gambit away from their tower.
Stupendous!
Definitely been the highlight of the first 10 minutes for Gambit. It's just a matter of they can keep making plays off of this, because this time they didn't get the tower out of it, right? That's the difference. And it is a question of whether, with a few levels, to LiveToWin have the means to stop these early push attempts by Gambit. Full line. This is... Most definitely. Speaking of the spirits, Ember in the mid lane. They get the silence out. They'll jump in with the control. Drop the vortex, bringing them low. And with Iron's ultimate, it's good enough to kill him off before he can get out.
Like stealing candy.
Good old Iron finally able to have someone a bit more positive in terms of the death versus kills and assists in this game. But while that's happening in the bot lane, Vampire, it's just a casual pulse for Slardar, but nothing to panic about. He's creating space for his team in the mid lane. Reload coming in. The space will not be used well. Double kill for Afterlife as he arrives in time to clean up Lauren off. Malik next to fall will die to the hits from FN. Hunt for Ein with the remnants through. LTW says, you kill me, I kill you. I say that.
Radiant structures are fortified.
And then there's the IO and the Phoenix to consider, whereas Gambit, they aren't an anti-heal lineup. There is really nothing anti-heal about these folks. I can try and find now though. Afterlife, they need to do it right now because he's got the Phantasm in 10 seconds. The Horn jumping on Afterlife. He has got that armor though. He's going to begin toggling. He needs to be on point here. The back's going to come out. Silence follow-up stuns are good. Can he get that toggle? He's going to try and he's going to fail. To at least take down Vampire again, but once again, it's that possible Slardar. If you have to waste that much time on him, he's doing his job. He looked at the Adidas line. He said that's too expensive. He's saving up for the Blink dagger. And he has got an urn as well. And actually, decided Blink isn't that imminent. He's heard what we've said, Pycat. They need something to deal with the bulky boys, and he might consider a Spirit Vessel. But then, how are you getting in though, right? Yeah. speaking of Blink Daggers, FN with the jump in on Malik. The follow-up, they're looking for Vampire as well. Seneca gets hit up by the stun. They already killed up Malik and Vampire. One remnant, they look the wrong way. Instead, they find Iron. Poor little Iron. Or as he's screaming right now, 9.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Screams will not be heard. Phantasm will be activated. The tier 1's going to fall. Gambit.
Dire's middle tower is
They're
under
unable to
attack.
fight if they don't have all their big ultimates used at the same time and are the ones jumping. And as you said, that Blink Dagger, that would give Gambit the means to jump first. But as it stands, no dice.
Touché. Huzzah! Zip zap. Let the fun begin.
Never refuse gold.
A soldier's fortune.
Yeah, it does mean that in general, though, you have this awkward issue around lockdown if you're Gambit, right? Like, it is all on Vampire, and
Huzzah!
this Blink Dagger is going to be a very slow Blink Dagger. Probably end up being the latest one we've seen at this event. Obviously, there's a possible Slardar, so maybe expect that to an extent. Maybe not to the difference we're going to see. They're still going to go. They're going to jump on Immersion. He's got the Tether to renew. He'll move away before the silence can clear. Whoops. FN now in with a stun on the Vampire. Needs to run faster than this. But his little, not legs, his little weird tail won't take him quick enough away from there.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
They almost found Lauren off. He will get out there. Oh no, FM wasn't even looking for him, but he'll accept it. Look, it's a dancing lady, dude. Don't drop the dance. Yeah, but like, you know, dragons aren't real, so you really have to worry about them.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
I don't know if I can't really take him serious as a dragon anymore with that pumpkin on. Like, is he still a dragon, or is he like a dragon? It doesn't work. What would it be if you could find the 2 words? Screw that for. Vampire down. Horn forced out, or Exo rather, and I don't know what's the plan with this Exo. The Horn's going to be there now. Looking to turn around. Lauren low on mana, but the heal's coming through to sustain him. Seneko ensuring FN can tank this whole lot, and Lauren going to be the first one to hit the deck. Seneko will die on the back line if Kasani snipes him out. But the sustain from LiveToWin allows them to remain while Gambit have to run. Malik in the tree line in a little bit of trouble. Glimmercape will get him away for the moment, but they are still hunting. TP in for Vampire. Silence thrown out, but nowhere near quick enough to initiate. One of the heroes on their tier 2 tower said they'll initiate on you. FN jumping in now. Now the Exo has ended. They're not scared of Malik anymore. They'll burst straight through him and bring him down. Vampire just trying to drag them somewhere away from his team as he knows he's dead. He barely wastes some time. No, it's awkward as well, because if you look at the net worth lead, you go, wow, 4k up for LiveToWin. I mean, it's a bit tough, but Gambit, they have this big team fight, they should be strong. You have to talk about effective net worth, right? Where actually LiveToWin have like a 7k lead at least, because Kasani hasn't even got the Sacred Relic yet. And they are exploiting this. needs to back away. The front stun down to Iron, which get rid of a lot of damage. They're trying to burst down FN quick enough. No dice. And he's going to fall. They did get the egg out for that, though, so it's not the worst case situation for Gambit. What is bad, though, is it's now up to a 5k lead for LiveToWin, and it's going to extend further as they find Malik in the tree line and pick him off. Every time. Good luck with that, though. This is the problem. The double frontliners with armlets here. You know, with the overcharge as well, FN becomes a true Flappy Bird as he wants to show to Vampire. Oh, they know where he is, but they blinked already. Luckily, LTW has the mobility to hunt forward, clean up that pick onto Vampire.
Like stealing candy from a baby.
Which in 2020 is quite the lethality. Right now, Gambit wish fire resistance was a thing and they could actually buy an item into it. Could you imagine if we continued that way? I always like bringing up this discussion because it's like when they made that Brewmaster Cinderbrew change where only fire spells would trigger the secondary version. I like to imagine where we'd be now if we continued down that road of basically elementalism. Yeah. Like burn damage would trigger the next, right? So it's like, imagine this for a moment. What if Waveform left a puddle and then Slardar could use that to move quicker? Yeah, you see like the treacle effect? I'm glad we didn't go down that route because Dota would have become a very weird hybrid of MOBA and probably Divinity Original Sin.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Lauren Buddy. Alright, he'll be able to TP away. I mean, LTW could have got him as well. That's the worrying part. But of course, there was no point because his team was already getting a bigger objective. It is going to be Lagis going in seance of living to win. FN. Okay, Iron, he's not living full stop.
Roshan has fallen to the dark.
Poetic upside though, Ein's KDA is almost Ein for 9.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
After a CM, you look at this lineup and you already know your fate, right, when the draft is complete.
Radiant's top tower has
You just kind of sigh a little bit and go, I'm an aura, aren't I? And everyone on the team is just nodding and looking sorrowfully at you. The beast. Go. They find the Io. The Merchant slowly but surely will fall. Horn chase forward. Kasai looking for bigger targets now. I don't know if it's the one though. Sadeko, he has got the egg and he can use on the high ground. He gets there just in time. Have they got the damage to bring it down? It looks like they have got the clicks. But the other side, turn around onto Kasani. He's already brought down. They're going to actually use the Exo now to help down half HP on Afterlife. But the damage being done. Iron next to ball. And Malik cannot stand up against this. It's just too much effective damage coming out of LiveToWin. They'll give the first life, but Malik now in trouble. As LTW will hang around, Afterlife will come back up. And that is exactly where they'll send Malik. Yup.
Radiant's middle tower is under
He's doing a
attack.
CIS Toby right now. It is the way to kind of compare this. And now jump in on a vampire.
Radiant's
Always initiate on, wishing he could initiate. FN taking a lot of damage, but not enough. Immersion is tethered to him, and they're ignoring the Io. They're wasting so much time on this. They're going to lose more heroes. Ein has to fight back after dying there, and FN is still alive. They'll reload back to fully heal him up. And if you're the rest of LiveToWin, I don't think you abandon the Io. Maybe you could fight. It looks like they're just going to say it's not worth the risk, though. We're so far ahead. Why would we try? They will at least kill off the bull.
No.
But right now, kind of feels like they're the ones being had by the bulls.
Where's the party?
Whoa, come on though, Pycat. Don't worry. Vampire, he's almost got the VIP boost done, then he just needs double that for the Spirit Vessel. He will have it by the end of this game at this rate.
Radiant are scanning.
Huzzah!
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, and Malik is running out of runway, right? Like, we saw how pivotal he was in those early fights, but we're seeing how they're just getting too tanky now. You need someone to take over. The question is who? Fine. Out to 11 deaths. Well, you know, at least it's double digit in someone in this game. Florinov, next up on the hit list, will easily be brought down, and I mean, with that, that's going to be a lane.
Has been killed. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is falling. Radiant's middle barracks are under attack. Radiant's middle barracks has fallen. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
That's right, Gambit's supports are just late bloomers, you know. They're gonna find a way to drag this out for another 25 minutes, Pycat. At which point Ein will have a BKB. Vampire will have completed Spirit Vessel.
Radiant's middle barracks has fallen.
And other things will have transpired. Like their base being dead.
Like stealing candy from a baby.
Ah, look, another not dead thing. Not live thing, rather.
Over here.
I don't want to look at the seat. No, don't make me look at it.
Tower is under
It's so
attack.
strong.
Radiant's bottom
Cringing for
tower
Gambit
has
just looking at him. It's like, you know when you see a violent injury picture, you're like... That's how I feel right now, because I know what's going to happen the moment he sees anybody. I've seen this Silver Edge bull crap enough, especially when you just phantasm off in the fog. Ooh.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, and they're lucky that Lorinov didn't get jumped there, as FM was waiting with the Dragon Form. Vampire? What do you do here as a Slardar? I think you throw out a stun and then die, right? I mean, there's the stun. He hasn't died just yet. The Glimmer Cape is keeping him alive. The Duster goes and it's gone to the illusion. So the egg has gone down. He'll buy back. Is the Horn really doing anything, though? They're already going to lose Malik. He used the egg, so this is really their last hope, but it really shows as LiveToWin are just running them through. Short, you crush the ball. The Bulls teammates will crush you. Buybacks are going to come out, but it doesn't matter. Ein down, 3-second stun onto Kasani. They're trying to jump on FN. Maybe they finally have the damage to bring him down, but what's the price going to be? Because Afterlife, she's still hitting in. Lorinov just switched over the HP, but now a mana stunned up for 3 seconds. He's going to be gone. That is his dieback. They will find Afterlife for it. So it looks like in some ways Gambit holding on, but you know, they're expending all of their lifelines here. They're burning all the big buybacks just to try and stay in this for a little bit longer, as Vampire's going to be picked off. And Kasani, he might just die to these two. LTW with poke and prod. It'll take a while, but you could actually kill the Spectre. Bud? Bud. Alright, I speak Bud, and that squawk was, I don't know what that was. Well, now with the IO here, I think Kasani could actually... Ooh. And he's got the Shivas. And I think Ein might be dead again. Oh no. Mercy, mercy, please.
Dire's top tower.
No. There is a slight fist that the LTW turns around for the bigger one. Kasani's extremely low. And the heals from IO instantly under full HP. They're going to turn and poke on Ein again. This is taking forever. I think they finally have killed LTW. Ember, renowned for his tankiness. Oh god.
哎，队友呢？队友嘞？哎，队友呢？队友呢？队友呢
Jeez.
Radiant are scanning.
Like, well, you have to, right? Because you did commit your buyback. So if you die now, being level 23, as you bet, this is a double-edged sword. Need big level, but need big death time now. Like, if he goes down, that's what, 100 seconds on the sideline, which you know, at this stage, live to win, that'd be long enough to end the game. It's critical as well. They need to find immersion. Like, you saw how bloody good of a job he done turning LTW, an Ember Spirit, into a frontlining tank against 3 heroes in that fight. Like, how long it took them to kill Ember was just absurd.
Radiant's bottom barracks are under
Jump in. Straight away on Afterlife. He's gone. 115 seconds dead. The XO too late. The BKB run Afterlife will get the 4-second stun. He'll ignore the main. He'll get stunned up by FN. The GG will be cool. You knew it. The moment the Spectre would go down, this is how it was going to end. And it is going to be, once again, a 2-0 between these two sides. Once again, going the way of Live to Win.